Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Kishalaya Adarsh Shiksha Niketan online class. Dear students and viewers, it's Mr. Obidul Hoque, an assistant teacher in English at Kishalaya Adarsh Shiksha Niketan. Shukriya Kakshaza. Dear students and viewers, how are you? I hope you are healthy and hearty, staying at home. I am also safe and sound, staying at home. Dear students and viewers, in the previous class, I discussed verb, infinitive, gerund, present participle, the forms of verb, and the use of present form of verb. Today, I shall discuss ing form of verb. Dear students, where to use ing form of verb? Pay attention to the board. Here, what do you see in the board? Here you can see that where to use ing form of verb. There are some rules of using ing form of verb. Now pay attention to the rules. Dear students, you can see in number 1 that cannot help plus ing form of verb. After cannot help, ing form of verb is used. For example, I cannot help laughing, or I cannot help writing. Then come to the next one. Number 2, could not help plus ing form of verb. That means ing form of verb is used after could not help. Can you give an example of this rule? I am giving an example of this rule. Please write down in your exercise book. I could not help laughing, or I could not help going, or I could not help reading. Dear students, then come to the next one. Mind or would you mind plus ing form of verb. After mind and would you mind, ing form of verb is used. For example, would you mind having a cup of tea, or would you mind having lunch, or would you mind going there? Then come to the next one, number 4. After while, ing form of verb is used. For example, while playing football, he got injured. Then come to the next one, number 5. While plus subject plus past continuous tense. Dear students, what is the structure of past continuous tense? The structure of past continuous tense is subject plus was, were plus ing form of verb. So, we can notice that in past continuous tense, ing form of verb is used. So, I am giving an example of this rule. You can write down in your notebook. Dear students, please pay attention to the class, and you will able to understand. While I play, within bracket, then I got injured. Dear students, pay attention to this sentence. Here I is placed after while. Here I is the subject of this sentence. There is subject after while. So it will be in the past continuous tense. What will be the answer? While I was playing. Then was playing will be in the game. So you have understood that if there is subject after while, then past continuous tense is used. Then come to the next one. Number 6. If there is get or be before used to, ing form of verb is used after it. What do you understand by be? Here be means to be verb. What are to be verbs? Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, are to be verbs. And get in any form. That means get, got, gotten, getting. If there is get, got, get, getting, or am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, before used to or accustomed to, then ing form of verb is used. For example, I am used to getting up early. I am writing the example. You can note down from the board. I am, within bracket, get up early. What will be in the gap? Sorry, here a mistake has been occurred. I am writing the sentence again. I am used to or accustomed to get early. Dear students, you can see that here am is placed before used to or accustomed to. So the verb will be in the ing form. What will be in the gap? There will be getting in the gap. Getting. Then come to the next one. After object to, ing form of verb is used. What do you understand by object to? Object to means make objection of. We know that after to, base form of verb is used, which I taught you in the previous class. Dear students, after some phrase ends in to, ing form of verb is used. For example, used to, confess to, admit to, commit to, adjust to, etc. Dear students, you know that to plus base form of verb, but with these certain phrases ending with to, ing form of verb is used. For example, object to. Now I am giving the example of number 8. I object to being treated like this. Then come to the next one. Confess to plus ing form of verb. He confessed to stealing the pen. Then number 10. Admit to plus ing form of verb. He admitted to stealing the pen. Then number 11. Commit to plus ing form of verb. He is committed to helping you. Dear students, note down what I am telling. Then come to the next one. Adjust to plus ing form of verb. He adjusted to coping with the changing situation. Then come to the next one. With adjective busy and was, ing form of verb is used. I am giving example of number 13. Dear students, please note down the example. He was busy doing his assignment, or he was busy finishing his work, or he was busy writing, or he was busy working. Then come to the next one, number 14, work. After the adjective word, ing form of verb is used. Can you give an example? Dear students, I am telling the example of number 14. You can note down. The date is worth remembering. Then come to the next one, number 14. After certain verb, Indiform of verb is used as their object. For example, after avoid, we use Indiform of verb, or Indiform of verb is used after avoid. There are some other verbs too. They are enjoy, prevent, finish, succeed, etc. Now I am giving example of number 15. Avoid plus Indiform of verb. You can't avoid making mistakes. Then come to the next one. 16. It is of no use plus Indiform of verb. It is of no use going there. Then number 17. Here enjoy. It is also a verb. After this verb, Indiform of verb is used, or gerund is used. Here infinitive should not be used. I enjoy playing football, or I enjoy eating, or I enjoy walking in the morning. Then come to the next one. He prevented me from going there. Then number 19. Finish plus Indiform of verb. After finish, we use Indiform of verb. That means Indiform of verb is used after the verb finish. For example, he finished doing the sum. Dear student. Then come to the next rule. Number 20. If there is two main verbs side by side, the second verb will be in the Indiform. Now I am giving example of it. You can write down the example. He came within bracket run. What will be in the gap? Dear students, which part of a speech is came here? Here came denotes doing or acting or an action. So it is a verb. We know that the word that denotes being, having or doing something is called a verb. As here came denoted doing. It is a verb. Which part of a speech is run? Run also denotes doing. As run denotes doing, it is certainly a verb. So you can see that there are two verbs side by side. So the second one will be in the Indiform. What will be the answer? The answer will be running. That means the second verb has been in the Indiform. Then come to the next one. If there is object between two main verbs, the second one will be in the Indiform. Dear students, I am giving the example of this rule now. You can write down. I saw him. Within bracket, play. Dear students, which part of a speech is saw here? Saw denotes doing or acting or action. So it is verb. And what is him here? Him is the object of saw here. What did I see? The answer is him. So here him is the object. Then play. Which part of a speech is play? You know that play denotes action or acting or doing. So it is certainly a verb. Here you can see that saw is a verb, play is a verb. Within them there is object. That means there is object between two main verbs. So the second verb will be in the ing form. So what will be the answer? The answer will certainly be playing. Then come to the next one. Dear students, I have discussed 21 rules of using ing form of verb. Now I am writing some other rules. You can note down in your notebook. It will be number 22. Ing form of verb is used in all continuous tenses. Number 23. Ing form of verb is used in all perfect continuous tenses. Dear students, you can see that in number 22, ing form of verb is used in all continuous tenses. That means in present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense, ing form of verb is used. For example, I am writing, I was writing, I shall be writing. Then come to the next one, number 23. Ing form of verb is used in all perfect continuous tenses. That means in present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense, ing form of verb is used. For example, I have been writing. This is an example of present perfect continuous tense. Now I am giving an example of past perfect continuous tense. I had been writing. So in this sentence, ing form of verb has also been used. In future perfect continuous tense, ing form of verb is also used. For example, I shall have been writing for an hour. Dear students, now you have come to understand that ing form of verb is used in all continuous tenses and in all perfect continuous tenses. There are 12 tenses in English. Of them, in 6 tenses, ing form of verb is used. They are present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense. Dear students, today I discuss the use of ing form of verb. There is another rule of ing form of verb that I am writing here. Number 24. Gerund and present participle. Participle is formed with ing. Dear students, you can see here that gerund and present participle is formed with ing. That means gerund is the ing form verb which functions as a verb and a noun. In the previous class I taught it. And present participle is also ing form verb that functions as a verb and an adjective. Dear students, today I discuss 24th rules before you about use of ing form verb. Dear students, in the next class I will discuss the use of first form verb, first participle form verb, and some other rules of right form verb. Dear students, carry on your study by attending my online class regularly. Thank you very much for attending my lesson.